fellow CAMA students. Welcome to online Kempo Jiu-Jitsu. So, in this video, we are going to work on our attributes and fundamental skills that will help you stay active and get a little bit better and safer at Kempo Jiu-Jitsu. So, do these activities along with us, and we hope you have fun. So, we're going to get started with a pretty energetic and active workout, or warm-up, so that all of you who've just kind of been sitting around the house for a few days will get a chance to really get up and moving. So first thing we're going to do is just jumping jacks. Nice and easy. Let's do 10 of them. Go. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go. Ro, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Alright, good job. Now, we're going to do something called rocket jumps. Sometimes we call these frog jumps. Okay? We're also going to do 10 of those. We're going to jump all the way up and come all the way back to this starting position each time. Ready? Go. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go. Rok, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Alright, great job. Shake out those legs. Next one we're going to do is crab walk. So, even if you don't have a big space in your living room, hopefully you have enough space to do your forms or falls or whatnot, and you've cleared out an area, maybe pushed the coffee table to the side. So your crab walk doesn't have to be very far. You could just make laps back and forth. Okay? So we're going to get down in crab position, and we're going to walk for a slow count of 10. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, rok, shichi, hachi, ku. Alright, good job. Trying to warm up the legs and the upper body. So next we're going to do lateral jumps. Think of lateral jumps as finding a spot on the ground and jumping over it. Okay? We're going to do that for a count of 10. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, rok, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Okay, this next one is called Komodo Dragon push-ups. If this one confuses you or is too difficult, you can do Komodo Dragon, walk, back and forth the same way we did crab walks. Okay, but for this one, instead of a regular push-up, we're going to bring one knee to one elbow and do a push-up. Bring a knee to an elbow and do a push-up. We're going to do 10 of those. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, rok, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. There you go, keep going guys. Next we're going to do knee ups. So we're going to bring our knee up at a diagonal and tighten all of our stomach muscles. Excuse me. We're going to do 10 of these. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, rok, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Woo! Okay, let's keep the energy up. Next, kick-throughs. If you've never done a kick-through, it can sound a little tricky at first. But we're going to get into a mountain climber position, and we're going to kick an opposite leg through the opposite hand and foot. Bring that hand off the ground, and sit on the air. Don't actually touch the ground. Come back to mountain climber position, and kick through the opposite way. Each time we go back and forth, it's going to count as one. Ready? Go. Ichi, toe on the mat, and then come right back to the starting position. Each and every time, both sides. Excuse me, it looks like this. Okay, that's 1. Both sides. Next, we're going to do 10. Okay, ready, set, go. Ichi. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Rock. Shichi. Hachi. Ku. Shu. Woohoo! Okay, one more, guys. You got this. One more, and we're done with the warm-up. Okay, next, we're going to do star push-ups. To do a star push-up, you're going to do a push-up, and then turn sideways and be a star. Okay? So, let's get started. 10, ready? Go. Ichi. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Roke. Shichi. Hachi. Ku. Ju. All right, good job with that warm-up. Let's shake it out. You're ready to do the next activity. Now we're going to go ahead and work on our falls with a slap and pop-up disengagement. So when we slap, we have to make sure that we do it at the right time, after our butt hits, before our back hits. We have to make sure that we pull it right back as soon as we hit, that we're slapping close to our legs, not way up high where it's going to injure our shoulder. And we want to make sure that we're not catching ourselves with our arms when we fall. We are simply slapping and pulling back. Then on our side falls, let's make sure we do that awesome pop-up and disengagement. Okay, so let's start with back falls. Let's do it on my count. Ready? Make sure you have room behind you. You're not going to hit your head. Back falls from standing with a slap. Ichi. Ah! Remember, if your left leg goes down, your left hand slaps. Ni. Ah! San. Ah! Shi. Ah! Go. Ah! Roke. Ah! Shichi. Ah! Hachi. Ah! Ku. Ah! Shu. Ah! All right, now let's review that side fall with pop-up disengagement. It's really important that if you fall because someone shoved you, you get up away from your attacker with a guard. So I'm going to face this way so you can see it better. A left side fall, you're going to go down on your left, slap with your left, and do a complete side fall, being a ball, before you start the pop-up disengagement. Go to your elbow, kick the attacker, your hands, jump away from the attacker. Let's do that all together. Left side fall with pop-up disengagement. Ichi, ah, ah, knee, ah, ah, san, ah, ah, shi, ah, ah, go, ah, ah. We're going to do the exact same thing for your right side fall. Except if we're falling to the right, only our right hand slaps. And then we're going to kick the direction of our attack. Ichi, ah. Complete the right side fall, then go to your elbow. Ah. Kick and disengage. Knee, ah, ah. San, ah, ah. Shi, ah, ah. Go, ah, ah. Great job. Make sure you're really jumping backwards away from the attacker on those pop-up disengagements. Next, we're going to do our front falls from standing. So remember, even though we're standing, we want to squat first to minimize our impact, especially if you're doing this maybe not on the most padded of surfaces. Try not to do this outside. A carpeted living room is usually best. And if you have a hard floor, just go from squatting. So don't even worry about standing. But we're going to do it all the way down to our elbows. So make sure you still squat. You still drop to your elbows, you look to the side, and you yell. And when you jump back up in a fighting stance. Okay? So let's do it all together. Ichi, ah, knee, ah, san, shi, ah, go. Rock, ah, shichi, ah, hachi, ah, ku, ah, shu, ah. Good job, you guys. All right, next we're going to do front rolls. So let's get started. Everyone's going to start from their knees on this one because you're not in a dojo, you're in a house. So space is a little bit more restricted. You might not have the softest of surface to roll on. If you can't find a soft surface at all, perhaps a really big bed will work for you. Mom and dad's bed maybe if you have permission and you're really careful not to roll off of it. But otherwise, a big carpeted living room floor would be the best place. Just make sure you have lots of room and you're not going to roll into anything. I don't recommend practicing rolls outside because of rocks and sticks. It can be a little dangerous. So try to do it inside if possible. Okay, so we're going to start on all fours. Make sure when you get on all fours that your hands are kind of close to your knees so that you can be round like a ball. That's still very important when you're doing rolls. From here, we're going to roll over our right shoulder. So we need to take our right hand and put it through between our hand and our knee. Make sure it stays on the ground. If you lift it up, then you can't roll over your arm. Okay? So we're going to leave it on the ground. We're going to put that shoulder on the ground and lift the opposite leg up and kick towards the direction you were rolling. Okay? Excuse me, we're going to do 10 front rolls on my count. Ichi. Knee. San. sure we're nice and small like a ball. Keep it on the ground so you have that good circle. Look up at the ceiling, put the shoulder on the ground, take that opposite leg up and over and kick where you want to go. Ichi. All together, let's go. 9 more. Knee. Sun. She. Go. Rook. Chi-chi. Hachi. Ku. And Shu. Alright, great job you guys. Really practice those falls and rolls every single day. Let's keep going with back rolls. There are a couple things to remember on our back rolls. First of all, once again, since you're inside and at home, please do them from your knees. Okay? Now, remember to do a back fall first. Be a bull. Tuck your chin. Protect your head first. Then look over your shoulder and roll. Okay? So we're going to do a back fall. Then we're going to look over our shoulder and roll. Make sure that when you look over your shoulder, your hand comes behind your head and your nose points right at your hand as you kick over. Okay? So let's do 10 back rolls on our right side all together. Here we go. Ichi. All the way up to guard. Knee. Sun. She. Go. Rock. Chi-chi. Hachi. Ku. Ju. Okay, to do the other side, we're just going to reverse that. So our toes point at the shoulder, we're going to roll over. And then our hand and our legs and our whole body goes over that shoulder. Ichi. Knee. Sun. She. Go. Rook. Chi-chi. Hachi. Ku. Ju. Great job, you guys. That was your rolls.
Next we're going to do some fish flops. Now you don't need a partner to do the fish flop drill. You can do it on my account at home. So we're gonna sit down with our leg up, ready to kick our opponent off. And we're gonna stay up on our elbow. So not lounging back like this. We're gonna sit up on our elbow, get ready to kick, and we're gonna switch sides like this. Flop onto your other elbow. And we're gonna flop back. Ready? On my count. Ichi. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Ro. Shichi. Hachi. Ku. Ju. This time we're going to spin to our front side. Ready? Spin. Keep your whole body with you. And switch sides. And now we're going to spin the other way. And switch. Spin. Switch. Spin. Nice job. Now kick your opponent off. Yep. And stand up with your pop-up disengagement.
Excellent, great job you guys, let's keep going. Next we're going to do rear elbow strikes. So your attacker is behind you and you're going to hit them with your elbow, okay? Hitting with the back of your elbow right here. For this, we're going to reach out in front of us, palm down, and turn it over, palm up to hit. Just like this, okay? We're going to do that and sink, just like every single technique we do. Always sink. That way it's not your arm, it's your whole body. And remember, always, always, always look at your target. Here we go. Rear elbow strikes. 10 on my count. Ichi, ah, ni, ah, san, ah, shi, ah, go, ah, ro, ah, shichi, ah, hachi, ah, ku, ah, ju, ah. Great job. Let's do the other side now. So we're here. Quick switch. Ah. Rear elbow strike on the left side. I'm going to stand diagonally again for you so you can see a little bit better. Palm down, palm up. Palm down, palm up. And sink and look at it. Okay? Ichi, ah, ni, ah, san, ah, shi, ah, go, ah, ro, ah, shichi, ah, hachi, ah, ku, ah, ju, ah. Great job. Switch sides. Ah. Next, we're going to do knee strikes. Once again, I'm going to go diagonal so you can really see the angle. For a knee strike, your knee shouldn't come straight up to your chest. It should come forward with your hips. Okay? Up and forward. Hitting with this part of your knee, not the bony kneecap. Right? You want to hit with that muscle. So knee strike on my count. Right leg first. Ready? 10. Ichi, ah, ni, ah, san, ah, shi, ah, go, ah, ro, ah, shichi, ah, hachi, ah, ku, ah, ju, ah. All right, switch sides. Ah. Same thing, other leg. I'm gonna go at the diagonal so you can see the hips a little bit, but up and forward, hitting with this part of your knee. Remember to keep that foot tucked back. This is not a knee strike, right? Tuck that foot, thrust your hips. On my count, knee strikes. Ichi, ah, ni, ah, san, ah, shi, ah, go, ah, ro, ah, shichi, ah, hachi, ah, ku, ah, ju, ah. Switch sides, ah. Okay, next, kind of a tricky one. We're going to do rising elbow strike. Rising elbow strike is like a hairbrush block. You're going to brush the hair out of your face. Your hand stays by your shoulder. Your elbow comes up. Just like this. Okay, elbow comes up, not your hand. It's not like this. Hand stays at the shoulder, elbow comes up. Just like that. It's not very big. It's going to hit with this part of your elbow. And even though it's a rising technique, always dip. Okay? Get your whole body into the strike. Rising elbow on my count. 10 times. Ready? Ichi, ah, ni, ah, san, ah, shi, ah, go, ah, roke, ah, shichi, ah, hachi, ah, ku, ah, shu, ah, switch sides, ah. Notice if you're forward facing on these fighting stances like you should be, switching sides is not that much movement on the top. Okay? We'll always want to point all of our toes at our target. Rising elbow strike with the left hand, same thing. Hand stays at the shoulder, like you're brushing the hair out of your face, on the side of your face. Elbow comes up, hitting with this part of the elbow, just like that. It's not very big, but it's very powerful. This hand stays here for guard, and your back knee dips. 10, on my count. Ichi, ah, ni, ah, san, ah, shi, ah, go, ah, roke, ah, shichi, ah, hachi, ah, ku, ah, shu, ah. Great job. Switch sides. Ah. Last one. We're going to do palm strikes. Okay? Palm strikes. For a palm strike, it's kind of a misnomer. Don't actually hit with your palm. Okay? You want to hit diagonally with this part of your hand. Right there. That bone right there. It's called the pisiform. So it comes from your shoulder, straight out, straight back. And pull those fingers back. So you're not hitting with your fingers. You're hitting with that one spot. One spot. Okay? We're going to do front hands, because when you're first learning this technique, it's sometimes easier to use your front hand. Hands are up. Front hand is going to hit right there with a palm strike. On my count. Fingers back, thrust out, straight back in. You're still dipping, but you're dipping that front knee, because we're doing a front hand technique. Here we go. Ichi, ah, ni, ah, san, ah, shi, ah, go, ah, roke, ah, shichi, ah, hachi, ah, ku, ah, shu, ah. Excellent. Switch sets. Other hand. Same thing. Peel those fingers back. Keep a diagonal edge. So you want the edge of your hand, not flat like this. Okay? Diagonal. Right here. Boom. Hitting with that bone right there. Straight out from your shoulder, straight back. Dip that front knee. Palm strike. On my count. Ichi, ah, ni, ah, san, ah, shi, ah, go, ah, roke, ah, shichi, ah, hachi, ah, ku, ha, shu, ah. Switch sides. Great job, you guys. That's our strikes for today. Keep working hard. Okay, so let's get into Warrior One, which is a good deep front stance. Arms reaching to the sky, legs sinking to the ground. We're going to hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great job. Let's shift that back foot sideways. Feet kind of like a back stance, except for all of our weight's going to be on that front foot again. Arms are going to be sideways for Warrior Two. Let's hold that one. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roke, shichi, hachi, ku, shu. Great job. Shake that out a little bit. Next, we're going to go to Proud Warrior. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see it better. Proud Warrior is once again in that narrow but deep front stance kind of position, and your front arm's going to reach all the way up to the sky. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roke, shichi, hachi, ku, shu. Great job. Next, we're going to do triangle pose. This one's a little tricky. It works on your balance. Okay, so we're going to put our arm on the inside of our knee. So we're not leaning on our knee, it's on the inside of our knee, so we're not using it for support. And then we're going to reach way up to the sky behind us and look at our hand that's pointed to the sky. Let's hold that. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roke, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Excellent job. Shake that a little bit. Next, we're going to do the hardest one. Jumping right into the hard stuff here. Warrior 3. This is where we work on our balance and our strength in our legs. So you're going to try to balance on one leg, and you could be an airplane, or you put your arms right out in front of you and hold it. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. All right, did you make it the whole 10 seconds? Great job, you guys. Let's keep it going strong. Next one we're going to do is chair pose. Still working on the leg strength and our balance. So we're going to sit down just like we're sitting on a chair, and our arms are going to be out in front of us to counterbalance. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Oh, great job. Shake those legs out. They're going to be a little tired right now. We're going to get down on the floor for the next one. So first, we're going to bend over, keeping our hands kind of close to our feet, folding right in half and pushing your spine to the ceiling. This is downward dog. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. All right, next, let's drop down into a plank position. So your arms are right under your shoulders, your back is straight, and it's a straight line from your shoulders to your ankles. See if you can hold that straight line. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. All right, for this next one, we're going to drop all the way down, turn the tops of our feet to the ground, and use our hands to push your head to the sky. Cobra pose. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. All right, great job, you guys. Stand up, shake it out a little bit. Yes, now let's do the other side. We want to make sure we work both sides. So if you stepped out with your left foot, like I did, now we're going to step out with our right foot. Okay? Nice deep front stance. Reaching your arms to the sky and sinking your legs to the ground. Warrior 1. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. All right, nice. Same type of pose, but this time we're going to turn that back foot sideways and really sink again on that front leg. Arms sideways, looking forward. Warrior 2. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Good job, good job. I know that leg's getting sore. Shake it out. And we're going to go back into that front stance pose. Step narrow, of course, not wide like our normal front stance. And reach our arm all the way to the sky for Proud Warrior. 1. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Great job. Shake that out if you need to. All right. Going next into triangle pose. This is the one where we sink that front leg, put the arm on the inside of the knee. Don't set it on the knee. Inside, reach your other arm up to the sky and look at that hand. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. Excellent. All right. Last one, hardest one, Warrior 3. So we're going to balance on that leg, get your stability, reach your arms out for counterbalance. Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shichi, hachi, ku, ju. All right, who made it? It's a hard one. Great job, you guys. show me your best karate moves, like hiya, hiya, hiya. But when the music stops, you have to freeze, okay? If you move while the music is stopped, you're out. And then, of course, you can hop back up and try again, since you're playing at home. All right, so anytime the music goes, show me all your great moves, your awesome kicks, your awesome punches and strikes, elbows, uppercuts, anything from karate. And then when the music stops, freeze. Let's work on those good attention skills, that good balance. Here we go. Hiya, hiya, ah, 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 hi, hi, ha. I'm out.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, goodness. Oh, say that. Twins, great job. How did you do? Did you nail that one? It's pretty hard. You gotta move with balance and center. Feel free to rewind and play again. Have fun.